All right, what's up, everybody? So I'm finna get ready and check and see if I'm live. Y'all already know the routine. Let's see it, man. If y'all tuned in, hit the subscribe, hit that like button. Look, I'm not a financial advisor. I know I said it a lot. I'm about tired of saying it, but that's what YouTube would want us to do, I guess. But let's go ahead and dive straight into it. Let's go ahead and jump straight into the content when I talk about, which is Dogelon Mars and the overall cryptocurrency. And the reason why I talk about overall cryptocurrency is because it's something that I really do enjoy. Now, I know we talk about the numbers, but I'm not always about the numbers on the charts. I want to talk about more in-depth stuff, like real world things that's happening along the way that can actually be a part of Dogelon Mars and why this thing can really rise in the future. Now, again, I'm not a financial advisor. Let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So, look, we already know that this thing want to be intergalactic. Well, what's going to push this cryptocurrency to the next level that will make this intergalactic? Well, I did some type of research myself, looking further into it. I checked out some movies back in the day. One of them will be Transformers. So, supposedly one of these guys literally had crash landed on Mars. Why is this significant? Because these transformers, we understand that they are robotics. So this can be used in metaphors. So I'm going to get ready and talk about that a little bit more into the video. But specific what I'm talking about is the Beagle 2, successful deployed on Mars and operated for a few short moments, transmitting live images from the Martian surface to Earth. Now again, Dogelon Mars is going to be, I say in my personal opinion, be carried through something I guess like SpaceX. Why? The reason why I say this is because in order for us to get to Mars, they are one of the ones that's going to be moving through space to get to Mars, to their next destination, right? Well, I believe once they first get there, they will do some transmitting back to Earth to let us know what's possibly going on in the near future. Now, again, that's some time away. But let's go ahead and move forward because I am super excited. I checked it out. Yes, movies can predict the future. And I know a lot of people seen this happen in real time. I know I did, whether that be The Simpsons, whether that be another movie, Jaws, right? We've seen real stuff actually happen in real time that can change our reality. Check this out. For examples, the portrayal of artificial intelligence, which we have seen and I've seen a lot lately. AI, computers, iPhones, everything is connecting to these real world events that's going to get ready and drive cryptocurrency even further into the future, and which is going to be mainstream. Now, the metaphor is exactly what I talked about just a little bit ago. Now, the rover, Tesla, what I talked about, these cars that we're seeing right now, they're going to be modified and they're going to be used because what we want for Dogecoin Mars to be this a real digital asset that can be used on another planet, already used here on Earth, like majority of cryptocurrencies. That's one of the steps out the way right there. So once we get this stuff out of space, you already know what's going to happen. AI can benefit Bitcoin mining, which is already happening right now. That's why we see a lot of new time digital assets that can be used for AI mining. These are the ones that we're seeing, like Corgi AI. That's what's happening in real time. Again, we only in Web 3. I mean, we got Web 3 all the way to Web 100 to go. Again, I might not be here to see that type of stuff unless I get some type of brain uploading, which I'm down for because I'm not immortal and I would like to be immortal. Let's go ahead and move on moving forward. Robots are highly likely to be used to mine on Mars. Same thing with digital assets. You can mine those. Eventually, once they do autonomous mining, like I talked about in my last video, once they start actually developing Mars with robotics, which we're going into right now, and I know a lot of people are going to miss out on this stuff. They're extracting variable resources, water, minerals that we need to further our living situation for humanity. That's why I say that it's most likely that we do need a second planet. So again, Dogecoin Mars is talking about it right here. Let's go ahead and go down. Sorry about that. On their stuff right here, on their page, those that can bend with the wind will weather the storm. That's metaphor. Basically, if you can go through the storm, this stuff will benefit you in the long term, in the long run, just like any digital asset. Now, moving along. If there was anything that could actually stop digital assets, will be something catastrophic, and I do not see anything catastrophic happening within these so many years. Because right now, in our time, I feel like we are in the stages where technology has so much rapid growth to go forward that a lot of people is missing it. A lot of people think that we're still back way back in the days, probably in the 1400s. People are still not used to digital payments, which I don't know how, but eventually they will. It was some it was one of those that I thought of that I was like, well, 2024, we're basically adapting to it, learning it, and everybody is getting in on it and understanding it. And still, people are still not getting in it because I checked on crypto.com, which is right here, Fortune Favors the Brave. They only have like 54,000 followers on their TikTok, which meaning that there's still not a lot of people that you would think that will be investing in this stuff. Let's go ahead and talk more about Dogelon Mars. Burton is the inventor of Ethereum. This guy who donated his supply of Dogelon Mars. Why would this guy do something like that? They call it donations, but I call it investments. This is a key investment move and towards the future. Now, these presidents and a lot of people, they do things, but they're not actually telling us what's going on. But I think that I have a clue and I have an understanding on actually what is really going on. Burton and Receipt have the supply and donated it to the Methuselah Foundation, which is low key because a lot of people do not know about this stuff. There's only a few. Probably only the investors alone knows about this stuff. If you go up to anybody in the world right now and you ask them, hey, do you know about the Methuselah Foundation? Guess what? They will probably say no. So the amongst the people that do know about it is literally the investors. Me, you, and everybody out there. This stuff is like underground stuff that a lot of people are not paying attention to. A lot of people will pass away not knowing what the Methuselah Foundation is. And one day they may have an antidote to where they'll be able to make the 90 the new 50. And they might miss out on that type of stuff. But let's go ahead and move forward. Looking at Dogelon Mars, there's a very high prediction by 2050 and is expected to be around 21 cents. This is what they're saying. Again, right now, this is a holding game, honestly. And I see a lot of massive pumps going into the year 2050. Again, I might not be here at that time. I really hope that I do. But holding cryptocurrency right now is literally probably the best thing any investor can do. And I tell you, every single investor will probably tell you the exact same thing, is that holding is the new gold when it comes to digital assets. Check this out before I go ahead and head out. I want to go ahead and talk about this right here. Within our lifetime, we are unlikely to see humans settle on other planets, right? But we may just live to see people on Mars. The reason why they say that is because we have a 100-year max limit as humans. That's why I like the fact that Elon Musk decided to develop these brain chips, because it may give people a chance to live inside of a computer, which is human brain uploading, which is something I'm excited to see personally. That is one of the next evolutions of technology. Now, the reason why I talk about this stuff is Dogelon Mars has a real use case, and I'm excited about this real use case. And this use case for Dogelon Mars for interplanetary cryptocurrency is possible. Okay? It is here. I see it and I believe it and I have the vision for this stuff. I've seen it decline and I've seen it come right back up, just like I've seen multiple other cryptocurrencies. And I believe Dogelon Mars is here to stay, just like technology. It's not going anywhere. One more time, Bitcoin, not so historic surge in 2024. We've seen 108,000. I know a lot of people talking about this stuff, but look, context. The next 4-year cycle may actually do the exact same thing. So get ready and prepare for your digital assets, because I believe that digital currency will continue to grow within the next 10 years. So again, do your own research, make great investments in Dogelon Mars, literally to Mars. I hope that you're all enjoying my content. Hit that like down below. I'm Nintendo God, and I'm out. Peace. Let's get it.